start over here, and if you guys just take one and pass it around. I'm going to talk about press releases. How many of you are actually business owners or something like that? Or maybe you've got a new product at business or a new service that you're offering at your business, something like that, that might come in handy for you to announce that to the public, right? Something you want to get out there and you want to share with people. You want to announce your book maybe that you published, your new service, your new product, your new business, whatever it is. Press releases are very important. I talked about this in Nashville. I guess it was Mount Juliet, I think, possibly. Where was that last? Talked about this there, and it was really a good topic, I felt like, because a lot of people don't know there's free press releases that you can do online to promote whatever it is you're doing. And it's very beneficial because it really helps you to gain the public's attention, to be professional at what you do. So if you'll take a look at this sheet, what is a press release, first of all, okay? It's a professional announcement of your credibility from a news-style distribution, okay? It's placed on the internet to announce whatever it is that you're doing. It is set with a release date that you actually set. You can set that release date. So for instance, if you have a grand opening coming up, you have a book signing coming up, you're getting ready to offer that new service or product at a certain date, you can issue that press release in enough time to gain the momentum and get the excitement going so that that can come to play and you can get the public to get there for your event, okay? So it's really beneficial to people. You can also target it at different areas. So let's say you want it just for the Clarkesville area, and you want it to run in that area, you can target it for the Clarkesville area. If you want it in the Nashville area, you can do it there. One example is I published a book for a lady, which I own a publishing company, so I published a book for a lady in Ohio. I didn't actually have to be there, but I did her press release, and I released it in Ohio for her. And so it was really neat because you could actually track how many people saw that particular press release. She had about, I think it was 10,000 people actually saw that press release. So it helped her with her book signing to get people to show up at her event. So it was really, really beneficial to do this. So what components do you need in a press release? And a good question is, do you have to be a writer to actually do a press release? You don't, okay? It's very easy to do. I know that's what everybody's going to ask me, but I'm not a writer, right? I can't do a newspaper column. I can't do that kind of thing. But this is very easy to do. It takes you through the steps one by one on this website. So the website's not listed on there, but I'm going to give it to you now if you want to write it down. It's prlog.org. prlog.org. So you can go on here and you can do as much or as little as you want to. It's free for so many things, but if you want to tag different things in it, if you want to add to it, if you want to tag it in certain areas, if you want to market it maybe in 2 or 3 different states, you can pay a little bit extra. So you can really gear this towards whatever you want to grow your business, okay? So whatever your target market is, you can grow it that way, all right? But it is free just for the basics. You do your tags, your subject tags, and all that. So maybe you may be in the publishing business like I am, okay? Or you may be a speaker, so you'll want to gear it towards those type of things. So you pick your market area, your target market. So what components do we need? I'm going to give you a few samples, okay? Your first thing will be a title, okay? Your title is your event title, your grand opening title, your book release, your new product, your service. You want it to be eye-catching. You want it to be something powerful that's going to, grab their attention, because most of the time that's the first thing they see, right? You've got a very short amount of time to get people's attention. So an example might be, and this is one of mine from my book, Entrepreneur's Financial Empowerment Presentation. Okay, so does that grab your attention? It's an empowerment, financial empowerment presentation. So everybody's like, ooh, who wouldn't use financial empowerment, right? Who doesn't want to know about that? Who does not want to be empowered financially? So that grabs the attention automatically. So you want something that's going to grasp their attention, not something generic. Okay, so your title's important. Number 2, the date of the release and the person or business releasing the news. Okay, that would be easy. Just whenever you want to release that, whatever the name of your business is, that type of thing. Number 3, an attention-getting opening statement, because this is where you may get them past the title, but if you don't have an attention-getting opening statement, you'll never get them any farther down to the details of where can I show up, right? So here's an example of that. Tired of financial struggles due to limited job markets? Ready to break the always employee, never employer mindset? Isn't it time to learn how to change your future and secure the future of your children in spite of the failing economy? See how. Okay? Does that grab your attention? Okay? That makes them think. It gives them some questions. Questions are good because it gets people thinking, okay, you're going to answer these questions for me. You know, I was already thinking these things, so I want to know what the answer is going to be. I know if I come to your event, I can actually find the answer to that question, okay? So, attention-getting opening statement. Number 4, what are you offering? Now it's time to tell them what you're offering, because you got their attention, now what are you going to give them, okay? So then you're going to go into what you're announcing. Here I say something like, I'm announcing the launch of the 4 key steps to successful entrepreneurship and raising entrepreneurial children. And then I say a little bit about it. This presentation will be brought to the Self-Reliance Expo in Colorado Springs, Colorado by motivational speaker Haney. Okay? So I'm telling them about what the event is. Okay? It might be a service you're offering. Okay? So you might mention that service. It might be a new product. It might not be an actual event. Okay? So you're going to do something along that line. And number 5, a short bio of your experience to gain credibility. Why do they want to come hear you as opposed to all the other people out there? Okay? Because you're not competing by yourself. It's just not you, right? How many know we got other people we're competing against, right? What makes you unique in your field? What can you give them? Okay? I say here in mine, and as the author of the newly released Exploding into Successful Entrepreneurship, Bringing Your God-Given Gift to the Surface for Success. When Anne was asked, what do you hope people will learn from her book, she replied, I want people to stop hoping for change and unleash the power inside them to experience change. That's what sets me apart from them, okay? I'm giving them something inside of me that other people can't duplicate, okay? So you want something that's not duplicatable. What makes you unique, okay? Number 6, testimonials from satisfied customers or reviewers. How many have ever purchased anything online? Pretty much all of us probably at some point in time. How many have read the reviews before you purchased it? Always, right? We always look at the reviews. We always look to see if it's a good place to eat. We always look to see if it's a good product, what everybody else is saying. We look for the stars, right? We want 4.5 stars, if not 5 stars, before we consider it, right? Because we want to make sure it's going to be good. We don't want to waste our money on something that other people are saying it's not worth it, right? So we look at the reviews. So you've got to get some testimonies and some reviews from people about your product, your book, your service, and these can be, family members, these can be other people. And kind of a key thing you can do here, you may say, well, we really haven't got that product or service out there, how can I use a family member, because everybody's going to know they're related to me, okay? You're going to use the first name, the last initial, okay? You don't have to use the last name, it's okay. Your family can be your biggest supporter, they really can. And use different genders, use male reviews, female reviews, use different ages, because this shows that your product and service is very versatile across the board, okay? If you've got family in different areas or friends in different areas across the United States, that's a good thing to do. And put that state there, because it also shows in that people from other states have already identified with what you're doing, showing that you're known over here, you're known over here, you're known over there. So that gives you great credibility with other people, okay? So you want to use these as your reviews and your testimonies, okay? This is just to get you going and get you out there, and your product and your service will speak for itself once you get your foot in the door, right? So we want to get these reviews and these testimonies out so that we can compete with people. Now, number 7, what benefit will customers gain from your service, product, or business, okay? And then here's where you're basically going to tell what they're going to get, okay, from purchasing that. What can you offer them? And so here I've got, what will you learn from attending this event? And here's the key things. This is just, again, some samples. Positioning yourself to prepare for success. Discovering your gift for success. Defeating the opposition. Marketing techniques. Lessons from past and present entrepreneurs. Building a business plan, and much, much more, okay? So I'm giving them some little nuggets to show them this is some of the stuff you're going to learn when you come to hear this event, okay? The next one, number 8, who will it benefit? Who's your target market? Who are your customers, okay? You want to draw in the people, right? So you don't want to limit yourself here. You want to get certain people there. Everybody kind of knows who your market is. I hear it when I go to Laurie's events, people stand up and say, I'm looking for this type of client. This is what I'm looking for today. You know who you're targeting, who your market is. So who are you looking for? In mine here I say, who should attend this event? Anyone who's ready to take control of their future and discover their God-given resources to success. Anyone who wants to help their children prepare for a prosperous future despite the economy. Anyone who needs to discover the path from employee to entrepreneur. Anyone starting a business. Anyone needing to grow their business. And then I put everyone. okay? And so, you know, just you want to target in on certain people, get them thinking, you know, okay, you could benefit from this, you could benefit from this, you know. You need to hit as many people as possible. So many times, you know, you can think about all these things, but if you don't help people think, you know, if you can't draw, you need to draw it out of them. A lot of times people are limited in their thinking, okay? We have to draw that out of them, okay? That's good marketing. Okay, the next one. Number 9, extra beneficial information. Other products, services, refreshments served, whether they're served or not, things like this, okay? Here I go into some things about and offer some great tools in preparation for the event. Available at the expo will be, and then I tell what kind of books I'll have at the expo on some of my other books and products. I tell some different things about those books. If you've got a bestseller or you've got a product that's been great and been a successful product, they could identify this would be a good place to put a plug in for that, okay? If you've got a service that's been so successful and everybody loves that service, this would be the place to put that plug in and say, we have offered this particular service in the past, you know, we still have this service, and, you know, just put that plug in there. People can identify and they go, oh, they've offered this before, this is great, this was successful, so I'm sure this next new thing is going to be good too, okay? Number 10, we don't want to leave out the event details. Be sure you get the details in there, okay? We want to be sure we have details of where they can find this event, location, time, and date, okay? A lot of times I still see business cards that don't have the websites on them, okay? You need your website, okay? These are important things to put in press releases too, okay? We want to have as much information for people as possible. People like to research, they like to look it up, they like to see what you're about. So all of that information rather. Number 11 is the website and contact info, okay? And then I say for more information, you know, on this life-changing event, contact, and then I put in the website. I also have a spot that says learn more about Ann and what she's doing, and I can take them to another site where they can learn more, okay? So you can link them to other things. And then the next part is just tags. You'll have tags at the end of that, and it will walk you through that on prlog.org. And then finally, 14 is your closing business slogan, okay? You want to close out strong, okay? And then my closeout would be something like this. Ann Haney Ministries is dedicated to helping men and women and children discover their God-given ability and unleash them to produce abundant living, okay? So that's my closeout line that says, this is my mission, this is my goal, this is what I'm going to help you do. We are committed to making this happen for you, okay? So give your customers, give them something strong to say, I'm going to make sure you succeed. I'm going to make sure that you appreciate this product, that you enjoy this product, that it works for you, okay? Because you want return business, right? How many know that a negative response will just really just go like crazy, but the positive ones are the ones we're after, right? Mm-hmm. And so we want return business, so close out strong, let them know you're committed to being there for them, helping them see that all the way through, that you want return customers, okay? So that's how you can do your press releases. Take advantage of that great tool because it will change your business. Okay, thank you guys.